2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well played, mate. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Pretty good shot there.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice stroke. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Lovely effort that. The third hole at TPC Summerland has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, this looks pure. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Bubba Watson currently on top of the leaderboard here. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh my, right by the hole.
You know, that's why they're on the tour. That's what they do.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. This one heading towards the green.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Here's HV3. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Looking good. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Bubba Watson currently in the lead. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Well struck. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Opting for the 9 iron. This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Now the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering and it's straight back up into this player.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. He finds himself at a share of 4th. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. You like that, didn't you? Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Look, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that. that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Going with the 7. Should find the green here. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. It's got a chance. Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Awesome stuff.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Left yourself an opportunity. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's frustrating. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. It's on a good line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently at -3 for the event. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Not bad. This shot from 120 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Outstanding shot. High quality. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Not a bad line, this. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the 8-iron here. Handy effort, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, absolutely flushed. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. You're kidding me. Did he hold that? Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And with that, they move into 1st place. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh my! Talk about dialed in. That thing had eyes for the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, you're now 2 clear of Bubba Watson. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Setting up in some very deep rough. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Oh, that one just missed the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Like the look of this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Lining up from about 230 yards here, he's got a 2-stroke buffer. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. This one's tracking. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Now 4 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
And there it is. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wonderful shot.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. It was on a good line. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.